President Biden and his administration took another step in ending a Trump-era policy, canceling the remaining border wall contracts in 2 sectors along the southern border. All of this while Texas Governor Greg Abbott ramps up his own efforts to block a migrant caravan from entering the Lone Star State. Joining us right now, former acting commissioner of Customs and Border Protection and visiting fellow at FAIR, Mark Morgan. Mark, great to see you. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning, Jan.
So first, what's your thoughts about the plan to cancel the remaining border contracts, specifically in the Laredo and Rio Grande Valley sectors? From your experience, how important was a physical wall, and do you think the messaging is just as important? Tell me about those areas, too.
Yeah, so they canceled the contract, Jan, as you well know, is really in an area, RGV, it's the epicenter of the crisis that we're facing right now. So make no mistake, our borders are less secure and our country is less safe because of this decision. And look, your listeners don't have to take my word for that. Listen to the thousands and thousands of border security experts who will tell you, and told President Trump, told myself, and we listened, that when you build infrastructure like the wall as part of a multi-layered strategy of infrastructure, technology, and personnel, it works. Our borders are more safe and secure because of it. The facts and data show that up. And right now, the first 9 months of this administration, Jan, the taxpayers have been paying millions of dollars to not build the wall. That's right, millions of dollars, as you said, to kind of sit there and safeguard the area and materials while they made this decision. And now they're going to leave behind over $100 million of materials just sitting there. And think about this real quick. If you build a house and all of a sudden you just walked away while it's half done, think about the settlement cost that it's going to cost to actually go into that and go to the contractors and pay them, et cetera. So it's another lie that they're saying this is going to save billions of dollars. That's just a lie.
So right now, that material is still there at the border and it is being patrolled?
Over $100 million worth of steel ballards sitting there that was ready to be installed, Jan. That's correct.
What's your thoughts about this implementation of perhaps high-tech border security? They're thinking drones and they're trying to think of some more technological advances there on the border to try and ramp up some of their efforts there to patrol it. How can technology be utilized there to prevent illegal border crossings in place of a physical wall?
Jay, this is a great question. I appreciate you asking this. Technology works. It absolutely works. And look, under the Trump administration, we were provided hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars to implement new technology. And we did that every single year. But again, technology of itself, just like the wall by itself, is not the solution. It's got to be joined together as part of that multi-layered strategy of infrastructure, technology, and personnel. But here's what's key. What this administration has done, they have removed every single network and tool, but they haven't replaced it. So they talk about all this technology, but guess what they're doing? They're actually defunding CBP. They haven't added an additional body. They haven't added an additional dollar for technology. And last thing I'll say about the wall, it wasn't just a wall, it's a wall system that had built-in state-of-the-art technology using artificial intelligence to increase the Border Patrol's capability to see and know what's coming from a farther distance so they could react. So they didn't just stop steel from going in the ground, which is efficient, but they also removed the very technology that they say they need more of.
All right, Mark, and I want to ask you very quickly about all these reports with Vice President Kamala Harris. She's getting a lot of criticism for missing a meeting with Mexico's president. Other Biden administration officials also that was dedicated to the crisis there at the border. Now, in the past, the vice president has defended her duties when it comes to the border, assuring that she's focused on the, quote, root causes of migration. What specific actions, Mark, are you looking for Vice President Harris to take when it comes to the border?
So that's great. Let's talk about specific actions. They haven't taken a single specific action to secure our borders and stem the flow of illegal immigration. It's been all about politics. It's been about stopping anything that was connected to Trump, from the Remain in Mexico policy to the wall, but yet they have not enacted a single policy to secure our border. She needs to stop being plain politics and start really looking at securing our borders. Name one policy that they've implemented to secure our borders. They turned our Border Patrol agency, which is partly a national security agency, into an immigration care and processing agency. That's where we're at right now, Jan.
All right, Mark. Always great to talk to you. We appreciate you joining us here, and we will check in with you next week.
You bet. Thanks.